It's there.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Obuchupa wake kutundira muti obutunda.
Amanya gange nze Nambi Rita.
My name is Nambi Rita.
Ndina emyaka 18.
I'm 18 years old.
Nava Jinja.
I came from Jinja. I grew up with my grandmother. My mother neglected me when I was a baby. My grandmother raised me till 6 years. From my grandmother, I was taken to my auntie. I started working as a maid in her house. Well, there I began growing up until I developed the breasts. The breasts started coming. The husband to my auntie wanted to rape me. I was always afraid to tell my aunt what was going on because I knew she would not believe me and she would beat me. I shared my story with a neighbor who was next right to our house where I was living with my auntie. I shared my story with her, and then she found a way to bring me to Kampala. When I came to Kampala, I was taken to a place where I was working and they were not paying me. So I had to leave that place because they were not paying me. I went to another house. I worked there, but they were not feeding me. One time I was very hungry, so I tried to get some food to cook on the stove, on the electricity stove. I almost it shot me. So I have always wait for them until they come back to get what to eat. Another friend told me that advised me to look for another job so that I can get out and start renting for myself. We got a house that was costing 40,000 shillings. Then we started living together with my friends. But I also got a job where I was mopping in a shop. So I started working there as I was getting some little money to be able to buy food and also pay the rent. There, where I was mopping, working in the building to mop, still the boss turned against me. He wanted to take advantage of me, and I also had to leave that place. I hated that job. That's when that place is where I met the father to the children that I have. He promised to get me a nice job. I left the job. When he promised me to get me a job, so he took me to Mbale. He never meant to get me a job. I didn't know that I was pregnant at that moment when I reached in Mbale. He never meant what he promised. So he wanted me to stay in Bali and live with him without doing a business for me or connecting me to any job. So I came back from Bali and I stayed in Kampala. When we came from Bali, we are staying in Bunga. So the man left me in Bali and he came back and I never saw him again. I also decided to come to Kampala and I rented my own house. When the man saw that when the father of my children saw that I've gotten a house to stay, he also decided to come and live with us. He lied to us again and ran away from us because he couldn't pay rent for us. So he left us into the house with no rent. I got 50,000 shillings and I went to the downtown where they sell second-hand clothes. I got some second-hand clothes and started selling them to door to people. Because we couldn't pay the rent, I was just out of the house. I didn't know what to do. I basically have 3 children, 2 boys and one girl. But the way that I got the girl, they brought her to my room and they left her there. Her mother left her there. So I started taking care of the girl. So the way I came to MOPS, I was walking, washing people's clothes. So when Paula introduced me to MOPS, I met Madame Sylvia, and she promised to visit me at home. When Sylvia came to visit me at my home, she found when the landlord has kicked me out of the house, and I was afraid to tell her. But Paula told her for me, and then I got a miracle when somebody paid for my rent. And that's when we started getting something to eat, and that's when we started going to the workshop and also meeting at church. I started going to the workshop, learning how to make soap with the children. We eat at the workshop. And that's when Mama Amy came. She did an interview with me. My children were not going to school, they were not eating. That's when Mama Amy told me that she's going to work so hard to see that my children go to school. My children started going to school, my life changed. They paid for my rent, we were getting what to eat. Now I'm selling soap and also working at the workshop and go attending MOPS. I really thank God, and now my life changed.